Alright guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm looking at Airbnb, and the reason why it caught my attention is price action and also the home builders. I was watching home builders and the stock was cracking down. We know yields are high. And before somebody gives me BS in the comment, well, this channel has been talking about this one for quite some time and we're not new to stock market, okay? In 2022, we created this and it's public on my channel. When do you think Airbnb will join S&P 500? 35% of you said never. 20% said eventually it will be there. 18% said 2024. 17% said it's in 2023. And this poll was created somewhere around here when Airbnb was trading at 170. 2 years ago passed by, or 1.5 years. In September of last year, it does get included in S&P 500, and even then I'd make a video saying that you don't buy inclusions right away because there are a lot of funds give at least 200 days after any name that gets added to S&P 500 before they consider the stock to to their basket. But ever since it was included in S&P 500, it hasn't traded above that level. It did trade in the beginning of the year. That's when I created this mark. I usually set alerts and I move on. I don't keep watching like 500 names in S&P 500 every single day. I keep creating alerts, and as soon as alert hits, I will pretty much watch it on an ultra short-term basis. So gives it back, and you can see year-to-date stock is down 3.8%. So the reason why I'm watching this name because, well, home builders were not guiding good, actually. All home builders got smacked down last 2 weeks. And again, I'm not watching everything. In my watch list, I have Toll Brothers, KB Home Builder, NVR, Balti Group, HB. This is the ETF, Home Builder ETF. This is another home construction ETF, ITB, Dr. Horton, and the more retail names like Lowe's and Home Depot. And I'm sure you know almost all of these names. So regarding Airbnb, well, first of all, this stock is right here, right now, wherever it's trading. It's $80 billion stock. And is it expensive here or is it cheap here? Is it a deal? Well, I don't do too much of a fundamental analysis. On a surface level, if I think it is expensive, it's not a buy, at least for me. It doesn't mean automatically go buy puts or short. No, I like to trade names to the downside when they crack their certain levels, such as mRNA was pretty good short this year. SCDG was pretty good short. Advanced Auto Parts was pretty good short ever since like last year. And those kind of names. I don't come and just randomly bet stocks to the downside. But I think this stock is expensive even right here. And you can go compare it with more traditional names. And even if you go take a look at the S&P 500 and pull up forward PE, Microsoft trades wherever it's trading right now 29 times of its forward earnings, and then Apple trades at 29 times of its forward earnings. Nvidia trades at its almost 30 times of its forward earnings. And if you take a look at travel, consumer cyclical names, you have booking.com, you have Airbnb, Royal Caribbean, you have CCL, you have Expedia. And look at Airbnb. It trades 30 times of its forward earnings right there. The highest in its own little sector over there too. Booking is cheaper than actually Airbnb, 24 times of its forward earnings. And Expedia 13 times. So for me, yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, it is expensive. It's trading like a tech. Of course, we know a lot of people don't. It trades like a cyclical name, but some people trade it like a tech name. Okay, yeah, it is a tech name, but it's an expensive tech name. Year-to-date performance negative. Ultra short term, when I watch stocks, I don't trade anything that trades, I don't go long anything that trades below its 200-day moving average. This red line is 200-day moving average, stock below, cracked 20-day moving, 50-day moving average right here. Probably after the CPI report, I'm not sure, or also at the same time home builders. I think it has to do with their guidance, and they're guiding lower and lower actually going forward. They did well throughout the year, but if inflation is gonna be back in the on the table, start rising, these names shouldn't be trading at these levels. 130 my support, and also this trend line that I have, $80 lows, and then recent July, August lows. This is the trend line I have. So if it comes down to test 120, that's your support. But again, if it cracks these levels, why not Airbnb goes tests 110, 100, maybe even $80. I know it's a lot of downside move. It hasn't happened yet, but that's the thing. As a trader, you have to have long short ideas every single time. But I'm watching this name to the downside unless it goes right back up 200-day moving average. So I think Airbnb is expensive. I'm watching it to the downside. I don't want to make this video too long. And that's the video for this one. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.